They look like a kidney bean.
Is that why they're called kidneys? Or is that why kidney beans are called kidney beans? Because they look like kidneys.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
What's up with your kidneys? It's Hunt for Wellness, episode number 136. Hello, welcome to Hunt for Wellness. I'm John Hunt.
And I'm Christy Hunt.
And this is the show where we help you live your best life, mind, body, and spirit. And this episode of Hunt for Wellness is brought to you by waterdistillers.com. Great machines providing great water for your great wellness. Check it out at waterdistillers.com. So what's up with your kidneys? What's up?
Yeah.
What's up or what's down? It's down.
They're kind of down in your body.
It's kind of... They're not like up, they're kind of sideways, aren't they? I don't know. How do they sit in your body?
Well, they look like a kidney bean.
Is that why they're called kidneys? Or is that why kidney beans are called kidney beans? Because they look like kidneys.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Well, you know, the kidney is one of those, maybe not as appreciated organs as some of the others. You know, the heart gets all the credit.
I know. It gets all the glory.
Yeah. But the kidney is just sitting there doing its job.
Every day.
Yeah. What does the kidney do anyway? That would be a good place to start, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, it filters the blood from getting rid of toxins out of the blood, waste products, manages the fluids in the body. So it gets rid of extra fluids. So, like if you drink a whole bunch of water, it'll get rid of extra water. You'll go to the bathroom more.
Right.
Because
kind
it
of
is
flushes the system a little bit.
It's filtering it out. It's trying to keep a balance. It's keeping a balance of electrolytes and minerals so that everything works well in the whole body. Like if the kidneys aren't working well, it's not good.
Yeah. Yes, then you have kidney problems.
Right. And you don't want kidney problems. And so Why is there two kidneys though? Does it go through one and then the other, or no?
Do you have the choice? Like, does it go down route A or route B? I'm sure you're going to tell me.
Well, basically, you've got two. So in case you lose one, then you still have one, just like one of our kids.
Yeah,
lost a kidney. So, but she's okay because she had another kidney. So that was a birth defect for her.
Yeah. And some people give kidneys to other people. They take one of theirs and give them to other people, which is I don't know, do they need to match pretty well?
Oh, yeah.
I wonder how many different kinds of kidneys there are. But
well, you got to match blood type.
Oh, is that what it is? Blood type? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So there's a lot of different typing. But yeah, you got to match. And so you got these two bean-shaped organs about the size of a fist, and they're located just below the rib cage, one on both sides of your spine.
Oh,
so
in the back.
Yeah, in the back is where you feel them. Like if you ever have, sometimes people get a kidney infection and they hurt in their back.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. And
you learn something new every day when you watch or listen to this show.
And it's kind of, you feel it more in the middle of the back, not so much the low back.
I know, like in fighting, they have the kidney punch. That must be hitting you kind of in the back side, right?
Yeah, right. Where the kidney is. Yeah. That's why it's called that.
Okay.
So, and then it has two thin tubes called ureters on each side of your bladder, or from each kidney to the bladder.
Okay.
And then the bladder stores the urine that comes out of the kidney. Which is
until
like the
it can't
waste.
hold anymore.
Right.
And then you start squirming. And then it's time to go to the bathroom.
Okay, you should go before you can't stand it anymore.
Yeah.
So
But that feeling that you get when you go, I've got to go to the bathroom.
Right.
That's in the bladder, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
And so another thing that the kidneys do is they manage your blood pressure.
Oh.
Parts of that, and they help create red blood cells. They don't create the red blood cells right there, but they secrete a substance called hematopoietin that stimulates the bone marrow to produce the red blood cells.
Cool.
Yeah. And what's important about the red blood cells is they carry hemoglobin, which takes oxygen from the lungs and brings it all over the body.
Yes.
So if you don't have enough red blood cells, it's called you're being anemic, and you feel
look white.
tired. Yes, you do.
Because you don't have enough red.
Right, exactly. You feel tired because your body isn't getting enough oxygen. And so when kidneys are like not functioning well, that production can go down, so you can get anemic and have less oxygen coming through your body.
Got it.
And be tired. And so you want to keep them healthy. And then it's managing calcium and sodium and phosphorus and potassium in your blood.
Wow.
And so your whole body needs that. Your muscles need that to function correctly. Your nerves need it to function correctly. And other tissues in your body need it. So it's really does an important function. And like you said, it's really not appreciated.
Yeah, for all it does, it sounds like a lab.
I know.
You know, a lot that it could be done through the kidney,
Yeah.
especially if you don't have a kidney. Now, what happens if you don't have a kidney? Do you die?
You can.
You can.
Normally, yes. If the person doesn't have a kidney or they lose kidney function, yes. But there are things that our medical science has really helped out with. People get a kidney transplant.
Oh, yeah.
So that's amazing. Take a kidney from one person and give it to another person. The other thing is dialysis. There's hemodialysis, meaning blood dialysis, where they take your blood out by a machine.
Kind of filter it.
And they clean it.
Clean it up.
Yeah. And then they put it right back in. And people have to do that like 3 times a week.
Yeah.
So when you see dialysis centers, that's what people are going there. They got to be there for about 4 hours to filter their blood like 3 times a week. So it's a really big deal.
I remember when I was growing up, probably about 8 years old, my neighbor, a couple houses down, his mom had like a dialysis machine. We actually went in there like when she was doing it one time. At home? Yeah, at home. And it just, you could see the blood going through the big tubes, and it was kind of wild.
Really, it wasn't peritoneal dialysis.
I don't know.
So
I was only 8, so I
might have been
couldn't even pronounce that
dialysis
word.
Because that's the kind that you do at home.
Yeah.
And it's...
This is a long time ago, too, so who knows? I mean,
yeah, you might not have known that it...
But it looked definitely... Is blood going through there, though, isn't it? Or what's going through there?
Well, it's fluid that...
Okay.
No, they're actually not doing blood through that. But it's through, like, osmosis. So...
Okay.
Anyways, but you don't ever want to get to that if you can help it. So you want to keep your kidneys healthy and strong. And we're just kind of pointing it out because it is really important. And often people don't know they have kidney problems until it's like late in the game.
It's too late. Yeah.
Because we don't feel it generally.
Yeah. How do they find it? Like, are they going for a routine checkup, or do they feel pain or something? I suppose either.
So,
right?
I mean, if there's an infection, you feel pain.
Yeah.
Yeah. And an infection makes you very sick.
Yeah.
So, but there can be kind of chronic kidney failure, which means the kidney is not functioning well. And so, high blood pressure can be a cause. Toxins can be a cause. Even some medications can be very hard on the kidney. So it's important to just be checking what you're taking in your body and know what it's doing and take care of your kidneys.
That's right. So I bet you have some suggestions on how we can take care of our kidneys.
I
Support
do.
them, huh?
Yeah.
Let's give them some good support.
Yeah. And then just a couple other things about how do I know if my kidneys aren't functioning well? This may be some symptoms, but not always. Just infrequent or insufficient urination, swelling, especially around the ankles, having a hard time breathing. So those are some of them, but those are kind of late signs. So, it's good to get your kidney function checked periodically, and get your hemoglobin checked periodically. And if you think you've got a problem with your kidneys,
Go check it out. Yep.
Go check it out. Don't waste any time.
Right.
So, but just what are things that normal, healthy, regular people do to keep their kidneys healthy? Mm-hmm. You are going to love this, John.
Yes.
Because it's drink plenty of water, preferably distilled water.
Well, distilled water. I think waterdistillers.com would love that. Our sponsor. Yes.
Yes.
But yeah, we love distilled water. It's so good. And I can understand why, because it's got nothing in it.
Distilled water is just pure water.
Yeah.
It doesn't have chlorine in it. It doesn't have fluoride. It doesn't have all
that's
these...
taken out by distillation.
Right. It doesn't have the contaminants that are in water. I was just reading some articles. There can be arsenic.
Oh, I know.
Lead, nitrates.
Yes.
PFAs, uranium, fracking fluids. I mean, there can be so many things, actually hundreds of chemicals and bad stuff in your water.
I was just telling someone this earlier today that, in a water distiller, you have a boiling chamber. It boils the water. It releases steam up, and then the steam goes through a coil, and it cools it down. Pretty, it's kind of like Mother Nature, evaporated water. But what you see at the bottom of that boiling chamber after you've distilled the water...
After the water's been moved
there's stuff you can see in there that looks like motor oil.
Yes, I've seen it.
I don't even know how it's possible that it can look clear when it's coming out of the tap.
Right.
But when it's been distilled and taken away from the actual water, it looks like motor oil. And there's like chunks of white stuff like, calcium and all kinds of things that are just stones, basically.
Yes.
That you cannot,
really.
So you're keeping that out of your kidney. So that's really a great way to help your kidneys is by using distilled water.
Right. Because your kidneys are not having to deal with lead or arsenic and nitrates and chlorine and fluoride and stuff like that. So drinking pure distilled water and half your body weight in ounces a day is a good guideline for how much you should be drinking. Another thing you can do is drink 8 to 16 ounces of cranberry juice diluted with water, like 8 ounces of water, and drink that often 3 times a day.
Really?
Yeah.
What does cranberries do?
Cranberries is just very supportive for the kidney and bladder. It's like purifying. So the body loves it. And also lemon too.
Yeah.
It's very, very good. And there's some other oils that are helpful for the kidney are juniper, fennel, anise, grapefruit, lemon, tangerine. And these are oils that can help just keep blood flowing to the kidney, keep the kidney, help just support the kidney, keep it functioning well.
There's not a cranberry essential oil, is there?
No.
I have not heard of that one. But those other ones are good to just add in distilled water.
That's right.
And take them. Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah. And K+B is our nutritional supplement that supports normal kidney and bladder. K+B.
Okay.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Yes. And so it's powered by juniper berries, uva ursi, and parsley. And then some essential oils are in there. Premium essential oils, clove, fennel, Roman chamomile, sage, and juniper.
Wow.
And so you want to put 3 half droppers into distilled water and drink it every day. It's just to support normal, healthy kidneys and bladder.
Yeah, definitely. It's like getting an oil change.
Yeah.
But it's not oil. It's essential oil.
Right. There is some royal jelly in this, so if you are allergic to bees, that might not be the thing for you.
Okay. Yeah.
But it is a very good supplement to supporting kidneys and bladder.
Right.
Also, I know I say this, I think about every time that we talk, but eating a wide variety of organic fruits and vegetables and meats to get your minerals. And if you are not eating a wide variety of organic fruits and vegetables, you should take a mineral supplement.
Yeah.
Because that's why you need a wide variety, because different plants give you different minerals.
Right. And a lot of people complain about distilled water that it takes minerals that are good for you out of the water, but it takes everything out of the water. you can add your minerals back in with supplements or even just fruits and vegetables.
And most of our minerals we're getting from fruits and vegetables,
so
not really
we don't
water.
really need them in our water.
So exactly. And that mineral essence also has some essential oils of lemon, cinnamon, and peppermint.
Awesome.
Yeah. And just really helps support your whole body and good kidney function. Now, there are some emotions related to the kidney.
Well, of course there are. We wouldn't go through a thing on essential oils without something that we talk about emotions.
Right.
So, yes.
And so 80% of our health problems have emotional roots. So if we can deal with our emotions and keep from stuffing emotions, which is very cultural American, stuff your emotions because we always want to feel happy all the time, right?
Right.
But no, actually we need to feel our emotions or process them. Process them by feeling them, by talking about them, by journaling them.
Right.
We have an emotional release technique, but here are the emotions related to kidney is feeling bad. So
Makes sense.
Feeling-
If you're not being filtered out,
you feel bad.
you're feeling pretty bad.
Yeah. The key one is love, fear of love, to love, not being lovable.
Wow. That's a popular one, I'm sure.
Yeah, it is. It is. 3 Wise Men is the one. There's the oil to help with that.
Oh.
The essential oil.
Cool.
For bad feeling, it's gathering. The another emotion related to kidney is persecuted, feeling persecuted. And Valor is the oil for that.
Cool.
Powerless is another emotion related to the kidney, feeling powerless. And the opposite would be I'm powerful.
That's right.
I'm empowered. And highest potential is the essential oil for that.
That makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah, because think of your kidneys are a powerhouse in your body.
That's right.
You know? And then suppression is also an emotion connected, a negative emotion connected with the kidneys. The opposite is harmony. The oil is juniper. So
I'm surprised harmony isn't the oil on that one, but
I know.
you know,
I know, but it's juniper, which is a
Okay.
key kidney oil.
yeah,
The kidney loves juniper.
it must, yeah.
So it's important that we are dealing with those emotions and not stuffing them. And we have that emotional release technique.
Which is, if you go over to Hunt4Wellness.com, we'll link it in our show notes here for episode number 136, the emotional release technique. We had a whole podcast episode on that. We've also had some episodes on just emotions and the oils and like the feelings collection. So there's a lot of, we talk about that here, don't we? We don't stuff it. We let it out.
We do not stuff it.
We let it out on this show.
Mind, body, spirit. And so just kind of concluding this is prayer.
Yep.
So if there's something that's bothering you, probably every day there's something that bothers you, pray about it. The Lord says to pray about everything, to give thanks in all circumstances, which helps us release things and let it go. And just remember to forgive everyone for everything.
Right. Forgiveness is key, isn't it? It always
It
is.
is.
That's what seems like we have that theme going in a lot of our shows too, don't we? Right.
Well, we hold on to things if we are not forgiving.
Yes.
And that would be keeping it in our bodies, and we want to let it go. So we can not be tortured, we can be healthy, we can be strong.
Awesome. Well, great. Well, this episode of Hunt for Wellness is brought to you by waterdistillers.com. Great machines providing great water for your great wellness. Check it out at waterdistillers.com. And I'm feeling pretty good right now.
Good.
So we'll move on, and we'll see you next time on Hunt for Wellness.